And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and you'll notice I've been grinding for about 2.5 hours because you can look at our time here marking at 3 hours. And, so yeah, I've been at it for about 2 to 2.5 hours. Why? Which is probably overkill, but in this game, overkill is worth it. Our HP is nice and high, Guy being a freaking beast right now, almost with level 6 axe. I haven't decided on his secondary weapon yet. It might end up being swords though, but he's very behind in it at this point, so it might just stay axes. And then for Maria, she's got shields with Fynn right now. And she's got level 5 spear and level 5 staff, and then level 5 sword for Fynn, and level 6 staffs for him. And then magic is getting there. His cure's at level 6, so it's kind of on the high side considering I wish his MP was a little bit higher, but I can work on that later. But you'll notice his intelligence and spirit have gone up significantly. So is his stamina, 27. His strength, not so much, but that's fine. Whereas Maria's intelligence has skyrocketed to 25, where his spirit needs to do a little better. We need to work a little bit better on his spirit, which is just using healing magic, really. You'll notice too here that Thunder Blizzard is 5, Fire is going to be 5 very soon. Cure, I'm not trying to level her cure up as much. Same with Guy, we're not trying to level his spirit up too much. And his strength could be higher, but his stamina is massive compared to the other characters. So it's getting there. It's not exactly where I would like it. It's actually overcompensated in some places. Whoops, overcompensated in some places and normal in others. But for the most part, it's on the right path here, and whatnot. So, but yeah, we'll get Guy's strength up. That's not problematic at all. But yeah. And obviously Maria's got wonderful MP growth, but Fynn's isn't as good as I'd like it to be. Hence, we got to use more of his healing magic because that'll burn through his MP more quickly. Negative to that is that it'll build up just as quickly as well. So it's a two-way street here. Let's just do this to get that fire level up one more, shall we? But yeah, this took about 2 hours of grinding. So what I did was while I was grinding, I was watching F is for Family, so it worked out. Maria's agility went up, but not fire. Lame. So this is Gotri, or Gotrio, however you want to say it. Gotrea. Yeah, you know, whatever. You'll notice that there's not much exciting in these towns. So meh. Not much that's that interesting anyway. And here's the deal, if we give Guy a new weapon later, he's going to probably have to, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. He's probably going to have to go to a level 1 area and build it back up for a little bit. Let's buy 3 of these, because we now actually want better survivability here, so, So we've done that. Now we gotta head around this lake-looking location here, which will lead us to Fynn, which is where we're destined to go. And we're gonna attempt something stupid, by the way, and I can't stress that enough. It's pretty dumb what I'm gonna try to do, but I'm gonna try to do it for all the right reasons, because we might be strong enough. I highly doubt it, but it'd be interesting if we were. Because there's a lot of money to be made if we were actually strong enough. A lot of skills to build up to. Not the skills I would want out the door, but long-term skills for sure would get a bonus there. So, and then we have to head this way, I believe, through the forest. And there's Fynn down there. I am going to cut random battles at some point. I'm just not going to do it quite yet. Just because we don't have that many more of them to go, and they go by pretty quick because we're not, you know, weak. Use Guy's magic for healing this. So I'm gonna do this with the but I'm probably, there's a 90% chance I'm gonna get my face smashed in. But we're gonna try it anyway. Come on, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's just as we heard, the city is crawling with Imperial soldiers, so we have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Please. So, let me see here. There's actually, I think, better armor here, but nobody to buy it from. Lame. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't have a lot of money. Let me take care of something real quick. Oh, shit. Now I gotta go back to Gautry. Ah. Hold on, guys. Let me go back to Gautry really quick here. Because there was actually an armor upgrade. Okay, so I'm back in Gautry here. Or Gautrea. And, yeah, there is a better piece of armor for somebody. Can't believe I totally, like, missed that when we were here. Good. Alright. We can sell the clothes. There's no point in keeping that. We'll keep the buckler for now. Alright, so that's really what I came all the way back here for. That one piece of leather armor. Because we're going to need as much defense as we can get. I'm not kidding. So I'll meet you guys back at Fynn. Alright, let's see here. So in we go. And let's see how it plays out. Rebel Curs. So these guys are nasty. As you can see, he almost got a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost got a one-shot kill there. Let's use current highest level magic we got here. Nice. Not nice. I should have probably put her in the back row. Probably should have put them all in the back row now that I'm thinking about it. I think we could actually beat this guy. Probably not, but eh. Got him! Haha! Nice. And we get a curse tome. Look at that. Nice. We'll take all. He's still not letting us in, though. Which kind of sucks, but yeah. Well, he's totally beatable. And you can grind off of them, surprisingly. Not HP, though. You can grind money. So we got a curse spell. We need to pick up Maria, though. I forget if there's a church in this town. We need to heal first and foremost, though. It's blocked by a bad guy. Okay, so let me go back to Gautry and heal here. And I'm going to try to fight some more of these guys. But the idea is that Curse is available to us. I forget if it's white or black magic. We can't put it on her anyway until we revive her. So let me go get her picked up. And we'll try that fight again in the back row, and I'll let you know how it goes. Because those enemies can drop curse books, which are worth a lot of money. On top of the fact that I think they also drop a weapon. And again, that's worth also a lot of money. So it's a great way of building up some endurance. We could easily burn through a lot of our MP via doing this. and amongst other things. The only negative is the back and forth between Fynn and Gotri, and that actually would correct itself later. So it may even be something we want to do literally later in the game. But we'll see. Let me go back and pick up Maria here for a second, then we'll come back and I'll fiddle around with it. Okay, so I fought them a few times, and putting Maria and Farion in the back row was paramount. And then Guy couldn't go in the back row, so he was in his defensive stance the whole time, while Farion took care of the healing. Obviously, I can't fight anymore. Farion's MP is pretty much depleted, but having him use fire magic helped get his MP up, which really needed to happen. So that was really, really good. That was really good, actually. So we're going to just continue on with the story. But yeah, just having Farion and Maria gang up magically on one of them and from the back row made killing them a little easier. And I only needed to heal Guy once in a while, and the back row stuff, them being in the back row, when Farion and Maria got hit, it was maybe for about 250 damage or so, which is a lot for Maria, but luckily she wasn't hit. And if she was, it would be instant next round, she'd get the heal. So we lucked out a bit. I also picked up another spell, and I put it on Maria. One of them dropped Toad, which I was fiddling around with in the overworld, reviving Guy, because Guy went down one of the times that happened. Remember, you can also discard magic too, but I put Curse and Toad on her. And I was fiddling around with Toad in the overworld just to build it up in levels. And I should probably do that every once in a while, and then do the same with Curse as needed. Ooh. Talk about something that'll make you poop your pants a little bit. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. Ah, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. Huh? What am I gonna do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. He freaking leaves. That's pretty funny. Potion, potion, potion. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am Prince of Kashuan. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. Not for long. I am, but not much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Fynn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. Bleh. No, don't deliver that last message. It'd be kind of weird. The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain. You don't say. My brother Leon, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest for a little while. Ugh. Blah. And we get Scott's ring. Well, that could have gone better. And mentor from Scott describes select button and cancel. So really what it is gotta use it in the overworld. You probably, those of you probably who watched my Final Fantasy 1 playthrough probably know what Select Zero would do. Alright, let's get out of here before these dudes get any bright ideas about murdering me. And thus, a world map is born. So yeah. Sweet. Well, we need to head back to Altair. So, yeah, it's a bit of a walk, but we're gonna do it. And we're gonna use this walk to build up, Maria's Toad magic followed by Curse, if we even get enough time to really focus on Curse, which I doubt. But getting Toad up, number one, it's not gonna work very often. But you still get credit for the misses, you know, for it not working. You still get credit for actually casting it. You know, you'll get XP. The idea is the higher the level is, the more likely you will be successful with it. And that can be said for any status. That can be said for any status effect spell in this game. And same with things like shields and buffs. The more you use them, the stronger they are. It'll be a lot easier for us to build up Farion and Maria's MP, specifically Farion's MP, once we start getting buffs. Because once we start whipping out buffs, it'll start, you know, there's like, anytime he's got downtime, he's not even attacking. He's just going to sit there and spam, you know, shell and shield, or shell and protect, because, yeah, obviously he's going to eventually get those spells, and just sit there and let him constantly spam it. Just so you can see the single target Toad if she does it in time. Yep. And there is a trick with Toad much later in the game. I'm not going to give too much away, but it is a spell that we want to build up alongside the others. We don't need to focus on building it up right away, but we can, as her Toad level just went up. Yay! And there's going to be pit stops in the game where we will make the effort to act... Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Where we will make an effort to actually build up, you know, her Toad level, and to build up all of the magic levels, really. So yeah, it will be something I will put light focus on here. So let's go to Gotri here. We're actually doing okay health-wise, so we'll keep moving. We could go there and heal, but I'm just gonna head right back to Altair. We're not hurting for magic or anything, or MP, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oops! I'm attacking Farion. That's okay. He should be fine. Should be being the... Ooh. It's raining frogs, hallelujah, it's raining frogs. Oh, and look, we even got it to work. It turned into a Toad and ran away. Just blowing the rest of his MP because I really don't care. Might even give him an upgrade, we'll see. Now that Toad's level 2, you can already see it kicked in once. And that dude ran like a bitch. And I know I'm showing these fights, but I just figure that, you know, I may as well show you something. Maria's intelligence went up. Yay! Should be almost there. Yep. Get him! And the battle's won. And actually, what I should do now that I'm thinking about it, because we're going to be fighting enemies weaker than us for the time being. May want to put our staves on. And only put on the swords when we need to. You know, when we start getting to enemies that are new. Alright, so first things first, let's hit up the inn. Because healing is your friend. And we made all that money literally off of fighting the captains, by the way. Not gonna lie, that's totally how that went down. Alright. Really quick, we can also go up here. And this is Gordon here. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashwan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. My brother Scott fell in battle. I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Show him the ring here. That ring! It's my brother's. You really said all those things about me. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle. I'm so afraid Hilda would turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Yeah, you kind of do, jackass. You kind of do. Alright. Alright. Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. You know what? Remember this! That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Fynn, just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits men of courage. You infiltrated Fynn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. Mithril? We lost Fynn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Yosef, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to look for this? Yes. So let's talk to Minwu. I hear my lady's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the poor town of Pelham. Take my canoe, and let us be on our way. So Minwu joins the party. Minwu, he's the fool who's gonna heal us a lot of the time. Minwu, like heaven on earth. Simple but oh so nice, so nice. It's almost like paradise. Okay, so jokes aside, Minwu joins us. And he's embarrassing compared to our current party. The only thing that's not an embarrassment is that he is freaking loaded with magic. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of magic. So, yeah. Let me think. Is there anything else we need to... Oh, you know what? We need to talk to her again, actually, before I forget. The Empire also suffered heavy losses at the Battle of Fynn. They're building the Dreadnought. We want to ask about that. Ask her about that. The Empire is using the people of Bass to build the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought itself is a massive, heavily armed airship. We'll learn that as well. It's kind of a trick in this game, is to always make sure whenever you have a new character, whenever the terminology could be changed, you always make sure you ask about it. A man named Sid, the former captain of Finn's Order of the White Knights, built an airship. The airship. A ship that sails the skies. I can swear I can read. But that airship captivated him, mind and soul, and he soon left Fynn. We are poor for his absence. I am told he now lives in Poft, granting travelers passage on his airship for a price. He then uses this money to make further refinements to his airship, or so the story goes. And I think we're good. Okay, so that's pretty much everything there. Let's see here if we can get some more info. Let us use the ring. I believe mithril was in common use once long ago. Some surviving records indicate mithril was mined in the north near Summit Falls. Haha. Empire would dare build such a thing. This is the first I've heard of such a thing. Okay, so that's really what we needed to know. Alright, and we can probably even get some more info out of Gordon. Now, is this info necessary? We grabbed the main things, but it's good to get some background and backdrops. Like the location of where mithril was once refined was pretty good. So let's ask him about airships. Nothing. Let's ask him about mithril. There was a mithril sword in Kashuan that had been handed down through the ages. My brother was very fond of that sword. It truly was a magnificent blade. Ask about the dreadnought. Yes, I've heard the rumors. If the dreadnought is completed, it will destroy everything in its path. But what can I do to stop it? I couldn't even save my own brother. What a wuss. Alright, with that said... Make a save. And here's what I'm going to do, guys, is we actually have a specific location we need to make our way to. Okay, however, we could still go over and fight some more captains and try to get them to do some more item drops for us. Again, it's not a necessary thing to do, but it's definitely something worth doing now that Minwu's in our party. And we have the canoe, which means we can now take the canoe over rivers and stuff. So this game right away is giving us a vehicle that we can technically use, which is kind of cool. I'll show you how to. This is how you use a staff. Boom! Tough acting and acting. So yeah, and we can just head right across there. As we'll head over to Gautry for the most part. Let's see, I don't think we get any. Did we? Nope. Oh, we got one. I love when that kicks in. Definitely speeds up these fights. And we're building up Minwu's staff level, so that kind of helps. Toad's about to level, that's good. We'll keep fiddling around with it as well. So here's Gautry. And then from Gautry, we'll head north to Fynn. So I'm going to do some runs in Fynn and see how we manage. If we manage okay, then, you know, we'll get probably some cash, probably some spell, some other scrolls, maybe, we'll see. We're also going to probably, we're probably also going to get a little bit stronger as well, and whatnot. I'm not worried about Minwu. Don't worry about Minwu really at all. Minwu doesn't need to level all that much. He doesn't really need... There's not much he really needs to do or waste his time doing. So it might be something to kind of consider and whatnot, just kind of leaving him alone. Not, like I said, I'm not going to focus on him all that much. So you can see we can't put... We could put Minwu in the front row, but that does no good. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. When we come back, we'll be traveling to new towns and new places and trying to figure out the secret behind not just airships, but mithril. Thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JacktardStudios for me playing RPGs live. And support the channels you watch and all that good stuff. It's what keeps us going and enjoying what we do. Thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.